Mass General has a tough enough job without having to deal with a drug shortage.
I never thought we would get to a point in the U.S. healthcare system where we wouldn't have essential medicines to be able to treat patients.
You're a hospital obviously dealing with enormous issues on a daily basis, trying to save lives. How much do shortages like this one tax your resources, your time?
It takes hundreds of hours over the course of a week to be able to respond to an event like this. It's enormously complex and challenging for us, but it's what we have to do to make sure we can take care of our patients.
The hospital can't get enough of the blood thinner heparin, crucial for cardiac surgery. How surprising was it for you to hear that there was a heparin shortage?
Oh, it was completely surprising. It's a workhorse. We use it day in and day out, and it's completely necessary to do the work that we do here. And it feels like it's as basic as saline water or anything that you use so frequently in healthcare.
How frustrating is it for you? You guys have this incredible facility to be lacking the proper medication that you need to do the job that you know you can do here.
It's extremely frustrating. I mean, it's like McDonald's running out of ketchup. It just feels like it should never happen. And we use heparin, for instance, day in and day out. So we need it to be able to provide emergency care.
But heparin is far from the only drug in short supply. Right now, Mass General is facing more than 100 shortages. According to a new FDA report, nationwide shortages are getting worse. 116 as of this week, including a cancer medication for children.
She is our miracle, and it's gut-wrenching.
Our generic drug supply is broken.
On Wednesday, a hearing on Capitol Hill looked at one of the reasons. 2/3 of key drug ingredients are manufactured overseas.
Right now, hospitals are rationing critical drugs.
This is our alternative.
Mass General relies on alternative medications and conserving where it can, not knowing how long a shortage will last.
So this is heparin IV solution that patients may be on, and these are our heparin shortage stickers that we've been using to alert people that the patient's on heparin and to not dispose of this.
And what is the information that you put on this?
It's telling us when the bag was spiked and when it expires so that we use it and reduce as much waste as possible.
With heparin supplies low, a crisis team meets daily.
We want to make sure that the units that have the need for heparin stickers, we have our heparin stickers now in place.
It is simply not possible for us to do heart surgery without heparin. Impossible. Wouldn't happen.
This meeting that you had today as an emergency team, how often have you had to activate this emergency team for shortages?
So in the last 2 years, we've activated our emergency team 4 times for different drug shortages. And that means that people meet either daily or multiple times per week just to figure out how we can get life-saving medicines to our patients.
That sounds extraordinary.
It is. We've never had to do it like this before. And the reason we did it is that we've come for several times within 2 weeks of needing to cancel life-saving therapy like cardiac surgery, like infusions of essential medications, and this keeps happening.
Just to reiterate that, you just said you've come close to not being able to do cardiac surgeries.
That's correct.
In this hospital?
That's correct. There are certain medications that are absolutely essential. You cannot do without them. Cardiac surgery and heparin is a good example of that. And we got to a point with our hospital inventory being about 2 weeks out from not having heparin to be able to do cardiac surgery.
So Mass General, one of the top 10 hospitals in the country, would have to say, I'm sorry, we can't do it today.
If we ran out, that's correct. There is no safe alternative for some patients.
The fix won't be easy or cheap, but finding a solution is critical.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.